Right, so today I'm going for a ride in England. First time in England. I'm out with my friend Tony, who lives not on the Welsh border, but on the Welsh coast. But fortunately they built a dirty great bridge across the Severn estuary, so we can just hop across into England. And it's and it's going to be my first time riding in England. It's a bit windy, so I don't know what it's going to be like on the bridge. But let's go and see. Would you say it's not windy?
Well, it doesn't appear yet.
Just a gentle breeze.
Yeah.
It's just a flesh wound. So this is quite nice. You can just go and ride in England and Wales whenever you feel like it.
Yep. It depends on what they want to do. Flat over there, because you can go up to Gloucester flat. Or you want to find some dirty big hills, then head to Wales.
Yes. Well, you're not going to ride for very long in Wales without going uphill.
You don't ride anywhere out of Chepstow without going uphill. You know where you are now.
Yes, I do. So when I say first time I'm riding in England, I mean I have been to England before. I'm not a complete hermit.
Here we go, over the border.
Yep, heading across. Nobody really knows where Wales ends and England starts when you're crossing the bridge, do they?
No.
Well, sometimes some of the signs you see. But if you go over the new bridge, the sign says welcome to Wales when you're almost in Mega.
Yes.
So here we are on the Severn Bridge. What a sight. It's very noisy, of course, because of the volume of traffic. But I'm apparently... Chepstow used to be a dark corner of Wales until 1966 when they built this bridge, and then it became sort of more English. And since they've removed the toll on the bridge, it's become very English. In fact, it seems to be a dormitory town for people who work in Bristol. Am I right?
Yes.
So yeah, there's a fair old gradient going up the Severn Bridge.
Surprising how far it is up here.
Yes.
Over the bridge.
And we've got to come back this way as well.
Not surprising back. It's not great, but it's not bad.
So this is the Severn estuary, which has an unbelievably strong current. Unfortunately, a cycle lane along the side of it.
You come up here.
So this is it. This is my first time riding across the Severn Bridge. And it's an interesting experience. It's kind of weird because next to us is a motorway. The Dartford crossing isn't actually on the M25. They've changed it for the section that goes through the tunnels. It's the A282, and that's to enable tractors and non-motorway traffic to go through. But there's no such concessions across the Severn Bridge, although, as I said, they have at least built a cycle lane and a footpath. So we're out on the Trek today, having repaired yet another flat tyre yesterday, which is becoming a bit depressing really.
Welcome to England.
Yes, here we are.
Well, from my place to here, 1.5 mile.
You wouldn't think it, would you? We've only just got going.
Think that bridge was that long.
I'm really amazed. We just...
This road will take you to Severn Bridge.
Oh, okay.
But, I mean, you can cut across the left through the lanes over here, go past like Albury Power Station, and there's a nice sort of route that takes you out through the lanes, and you literally follow the estuary up, and you can go all the way across the Slimbridge, and it's all relatively flat. On this route, normally, you know, as you go along the coast road, there's a turning right that they've closed off.
Yeah.
But normally you don't have to touch that road, but because that road's closed, you have to do a short piece back.
Okay.
But what we'll do is I'll do a loop and we'll come back this way to avoid that.
Okay. And then this road should be a bit quieter, is it? Okay.
So I picked us to go this way. It's a bit like shorter gaps around these lanes. With the
Yeah.
headwind coming towards us. So we'll ride.
I must say, I much prefer the lanes than the...
Yeah, oh, yeah.
I'm a steady climber.
I learnt my lesson as a cyclist when I first started. I used to try and race to the top.
Yeah.
And I learnt my lesson that I couldn't do it. But if I was slow and steady and did it at my own pace, I could go up anything.
Yes.
So there you go, we're back across
Yeah.
the M48.
So yeah, I'm okay on long hills. It's the short kickers. Yep. It's roads like that is the reason I brought a gravel bike.
Yep.
But you just do it on your road bike.
Yep.
Make me look silly. Morning. Well, I have to say, we're on some gravelly lanes here, and I'm thinking I've got the right bike for this. And then I'm looking at Tony on his Pinarello road bike, and he makes me look a bit stupid, really.
I'll start warming up in a minute.
Yeah, I know. Then you'll leave me for dust. You know, you think Chepstow so built up now. Yeah. I kind of wondered when you said you go for rides, and I'm like, well, where do you go?
Yeah.
But
Well, you can come over here and not see a soul.
So you are, it's fine. It's really nice to ride some different roads and see some different scenery. And considering we're in England, I'm quite surprised at how quiet it is. Well, I mean, obviously there's other parts of England that are quiet, but this is Bristol, Chepstow, very, very busy part of Britain. Big industrial estate just ahead of us as well. Massive industrial estate. So if you're out of luck and out of work, Avonmouth's the place to head to.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody put on one of the videos, he said, I really love the scenery.
Yeah.
And the places you ride. And I said, yeah, that's the purpose of the videos. Me talking bollocks is just to keep you entertained while... And here we are. This is the M4.
So basically that route I was on about with the little hill, well I say a little hill, it's not a nice hill. You basically come, where we come over the bridge on along, where we turn right, you carry on.
Yeah.
Follow it through to the village, which we'll join up with after. But it basically takes you up to the top of the hill, up in front, and then you drop back down. So pretty much Cribbs Causeway.
Yeah.
But you don't see any of the traffic.
Oh, okay.
Go back. Go on, I'll go.
All right, I got it.
See, this road, especially in summer, baking hot in an evening, because it's so open. If you're feeling good, you can, along your 20
Yeah.
plus mile an hour, no problem at all.
And I love those days.
You know?
This is what I love the most about cycling, is the days where you're not straining,
Yeah.
you're just turning the pedals
Yeah.
and just moving along.
That's it.